Are we live? We are live. We're back, bitches. I said that last video that we started again.
We're in there with another episode of the Anything Goes podcast.
Yes, last time was only about anime, basically.
Yeah.
This time, less so.
Yeah, for the people who aren't weebs out there, we apologize.
I do, actually. I sincerely apologize.
But at the same time, no, because we go hard.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it is what it is. But so this week, we're going to start with not anime and stuff. Also, if you hear us yelling and shit in the background, it's because we're switching off in Binding of Isaac.
You know, just because, you know,
it's fun.
You sit here and talk for an hour.
Binding of Isaac. I wish that there were more games like Binding of Isaac.
Like, how do you mean? Like
because there's Enter the Gungeon, which is another roguelike, which is fun. But I just wish that there were more like that are well done.
Yeah.
Which is actually a good segue into my first topic, which would be. We have discussed if we could make a game, like what we would want the game to be.
This is what we're starting with?
Yeah, so if you can make a game, like, not necessarily
damn.
You don't have to give exactly what it would be, but like, what would you, what aspects from other games, like, would you want to pull out or stuff? If you want me to go first, because I thought about it.
You can go first. Fuck.
So my game, I would want something like, because I like open world.
Of course.
Open world games are fun. Of course. And I also like third-person open-world games are the best.
Yes, sure. Well, surely.
In my opinion,
you can actually
like
see your character.
Yeah,
that's like my main gripe with like Skyrim.
Well, you can go in third person.
Yeah, but no one does that.
Well, my problem with first person against third person is in Overwatch, where it's like it focuses on the new skins, and I'm like, what the fuck does it matter? I can't see.
Yeah, my enemies can see me while they're wrecking my ass.
Yeah, but who fucking cares? Like in Smite. There are different skins, and you can see your skin because it's third person.
Of course.
But I would want, I feel like a good game would be a game I basically just want The Witcher, but in, like, a Western setting. With, like, revolvers instead of, with silver bullets and steel bullets and revolvers.
Yeah.
Because I think that would be good. I think that would be awesome. I just got a good item, which is why Jared has gone silent.
Such a good item!
Except I have negative range. The range is back. Oh, shit.
Anyway. So, like, do you have anything else to add? Mine is so intricate, Kevin.
Oh, mine's not. Mine's literally just, I would like the Skyrim leveling skill and leveling system with, like, the Witcher style, like, narrative and universe.
Yeah.
In, like, a Red Dead Redemption setting.
Absolutely.
Because to me, that would be the perfect game. Hashtag perfect game. Hashtag can't be broken. Where the fuck is it?
Oh my god. Alright.
Now I'm ready for yours. I'm assuming I would bet that yours has something to do with Naruto.
It does.
Yep, we've discussed this then.
This is a game that we talk about this game frequently.
It doesn't exist.
As just like a dream of ours for it to exist.
Hopefully. One day.
One day. We will get the Naruto RPG that we so desperately crave, alright? Now, what I'm talking about is, I'm not talking about no JRPG, this ain't no Final Fantasy shit, okay? I'm talking about, for you fucking, you real weebs out there who fucking only play JRPGs, but anyway...
I've never played one of those.
I'm talking about a game in the style of, like, The Witcher, or...
everything is in the...
Skyrim, or any game like that, with, like... Shadow of Mordor style combat.
Oh, that'd be good.
But with, like, ninjutsu mixed in. And then you have, like, different, like, skill trees for ninjutsu, genjutsu,
taijutsu, yeah, I think
you know what I mean?
We have discussed this.
And then, like, you can, like, but, like, also Xenoverse, too, where you can choose, like, who your sensei will be, and, like, you learn their techniques and shit.
Dragon Ball,
it would be so good.
A good game.
But, like, with an original story arc, though. Like, not with any shit that's already been in the show. Yeah. I'm talking about they write, like, their own, like... self-contained, like, mini arc about your character.
They should just put you in some random ass, like, made up land,
like some backwoods ass village, and then you grind to the top, become a god.
Yes.
Oh my god, I want it.
I just realized
I want that game.
Something in the
desperate.
Oh god. I mean, I think I feel like a lot of games now. Maybe it's because I've gotten older. That's probably what it is. Is that we've gotten older, but I don't get excited for games as much anymore.
And
it's utterly depressing to me.
Well, because there's so many games that release in a shit poor state nowadays that it's
Yeah.
just like
well, because they're like, I can patch it in.
I can't deal. So yeah, so they know they can patch shit, so they don't care about making it right the first time. Like
An example of this.
hashtag Ubisoft.
That I was actually just about to say Ubisoft.
Fuck Watch Dogs, man.
Well, Watch Dogs was utter
That game was
shit.
so booty.
Watch
when it
Dogs
came
was
out.
utter shit.
Come on.
But recently,
What the fuck are you doing?
I really like. I've told you this, but I really like. Fucking what's it called? Ghost Recon Wildlands. I don't know why I like it, but I think it's a good game, even though it's the Ubisoft formula, and the Ubisoft formula is utter trash in every game I play.
But
Except
what
for that
was
one.
it? Was it done when they released it, Kevin?
It was actually.
Did it feel finished?
It did.
Well, then it's probably not that bad. Then
It
it's
felt-
probably one of their better releases.
It
in
felt
recent years.
finished, but like the thing, like the flying was shit. I will admit that, in helicopters. And so they had the free weekend, and so I had a friend of ours who asked me if I would play it with him. And the fucking flying is god now. They went from like Battlefield levels of flying helicopters to GTA.
where it doesn't fucking work.
Yeah,
to
where
GTA,
it- to GTA where it's so smooth.
It's the most user friendly.
Like-
Fucking like you can like
Yeah.
scissor in between bridges like you're in the Matrix, like that kind of shit.
And so I was like, when the
Oh.
fuck did this? And then they added this thing where the highest level is level 30 in the game. When you're like me and you try to do everything in the game, including like collectibles and side quests, this podcast is brought to you by Mountain Dew.
Don't worry about the sound of me opening a Mountain Dew in the background. Continue, please.
But like I tried to do everything, so I well surpassed level 30 in terms of experience. But they added this thing called Tier 1, which is instead of experience, it goes into this thing called like a tier tree, I guess you could call it. And every time you get it, it will give you like in the game, you have to get resources to get skills. You need skill points, and then you need resources. So when you're at level 30, you don't need experience to get skill points anymore. And the game realizes that nobody wants to go around chasing convoys to get resources. Because what the fuck? Why would you ever want to do that?
Wait, hold up. Can you describe that? Because that sounds like some really like repetitive level.
It is. It is repetitive.
You just go around and chase after.
So every
fucking
area
convoys.
has like
that sounds like the end game, like 200%.
It is.
Like you know how in like Far Cry 3 when you go around and you just do all the fucking like
yeah,
like different like outposts or whatever.
That's what this is.
That's what it feels like.
And it was because so they have these like they have different stuff that will give you resources, but you can only do it once and you can only get those resources once. Mm-hmm. The convoys are random and will randomly drive throughout the map, and the map is 23 different areas, and every area is about the size is bigger than the size of the map from Shadow of Mordor. So it's a big ass game. It's at one point I stopped playing it because I was like, I can't fucking beat this, and then I went back.
I can't beat this.
But so
Shadow of Mordor was feeling extra small though. Like
It was.
By
It was
the
confined.
time you finish it,
well, because I've been here before.
because you're like, wait, you can run across the whole map in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, okay, and then
on foot.
So
like,
the thing I will say to that is they're like comparing it to Ghost Recon. There is an achievement to drive from one place, two places that are in the same area. In the time limit it gives you is 8 minutes while you're in a car, and that's hard to do. And you're in the same location. But like games are, like you said, to bring it back to what the original thing was that we were talking about, was it like games are releasing without all the stuff that they want to add into it?
Yeah.
Because they're like, I can add it later. And I almost feel like I wish that I had more self-control for open world games, such as Skyrim or Fallout, to not buy the game until a year later when everything's out. Because like for Fallout,
true.
when all like the DLCs and shit came out with like the factory stuff and all that, I was like, damn, that's awesome. But I am not going to sit there and only focus on the factory stuff. I'd rather, like, while I'm building my settlement, do that.
that game actually went from fucking somewhat average to masterpiece. Like,
Yeah, after
all the stuff
a year
was
after
done.
it came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? Because, like, all the shit that you could customize your settlement with, which in an open world game that's like, that is Fallout.
Customization is so important.
Well, because you wouldn't think that you would really care about your settlement. And, like, I really was like, I don't really give a shit about what settlement I use.
But end game though,
Exactly.
After you've already spent like 200 hours, like sometimes you need a break. You need to sit down and like
I
actually enjoy.
I actually had moments like that in Fallout where I would go back to my area, like to a settlement, I had the you know the diner, like the Starlight Drive-In.
Yeah.
I had it there. That was my big one, and so I would always go back there after I did a mission. I would just hang out, and I was like, "This is pitiful."
And, I mean, it's an RPG. That stands for fucking role-playing game. Like, you should enjoy the fucking experience as much as the gameplay itself. Like, or if it's a good RPG anyway.
Well, I mean, I almost feel like people you can make, because people are always depressed nowadays. People are depressed, and they're like, "What the fuck? I feel like I'm always wasting time." You're not wasting time. Think of life like an RPG though, because I think I've had this spiel with you, where time is experience points, and so if you put enough experience points into a skill or time into a skill, you gain a new skill.
That's true.
The harder the skill, the more points it takes.
Yo, did you just crack the code?
That's what I've been saying, like, recent. That's how I live life.
But was that the secret to life, though?
Just treat it like a video game.
But people get so discouraged when they don't get something right away.
That's what it is. Think about it like a video game.
It probably has something to do with the amount of time you're putting in. Or I mean, it could also be your approach to the situation.
You can't be the best right off the bat. Think about it like in Skyrim, where you're like, I wish I could get the top tier skill for fucking like I wish I could get the skill in lock picking where the lock picks never break.
Like straight away, but you can't.
Like you need to get max level. Yeah. You need to get max level. So fucking put time and effort into lock picking. Now don't go lock picking shit.
Yeah, please.
We're not condoning
not what we
lock picking.
No,
if you
no
do lock pick
activity.
a bank for somehow, I don't know how you would lock pick a vault. If you want to send some of the money our way,
yeah, you know, P.O. Box Glendale. We don't live in Arizona. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lying to you. But like, everyone seems like people get flustered so easily with shit and not being able to do something, and I'm like, that's how I live it. I am by no means a perfect human, mind you. I am by no means, like, at all I waste time so much.
True story.
But it's fine, because I know how to not waste time. It's just, I choose to.
Everybody wastes.
Well, yeah.
So in
well,
some
that's
way or
the other
another,
thing.
You could always be doing something more productive than what you're currently doing right now.
Well, yeah,
so
exactly.
It's not like...
Well, again, in an RPG, there are times where you're just like, fuck it, I want to walk around. Fuck it, I want to meet this random person.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I want to do something
Someone's
like that.
always going to have some shit to say.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
I was watching a podcast recently. It was a Funhouse podcast. Shout out to Funhouse. We've said that in multiple videos, but they're great.
Is lit.
But it was Lawrence, who's one of the guys that works there, was like, when I was younger, I thought that I would randomly get side quests in life.
You kind of do, though.
That's what he said. He was like, you actually sort of do.
Like every couple, months or whatever, you'll pick up a new interest, and then that'll be your fucking shit for a little while.
Well, that's the other thing is people need hobbies. Hobbies are good.
Man, people don't. What the fuck you think we're doing right now, man?
No, but people are people are always like, I'm bored, and I'm like, then get a new fucking. If a hobby is good enough, you won't be bored with it.
Real life, that is why we are out here right now.
Not because we
YouTube
think.
Channel.
Honestly, this probably will go nowhere.
We're not getting big off this. That's not the point, though.
The point is that we enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fun to make content. If y'all happen to enjoy it, then we fuck with that as well, because maybe we can have a chance of contributing something positive to the world.
The dog just barked again. The dog barked triple times.
Oh,
the cops are 5 times.
The cops are coming after me. Fuck, it's over.
Damn it. Oh shit, I almost walked into spikes.
How did he know? I can't, you have to hit both buttons.
I realized that. Oh god, the dog. We can... Little sidetrack. Oh, there we are. Okay, we took a pause because the dog came downstairs.
Yeah.
And she wasn't barking, but she was going to. I could feel it. I know these things.
You could feel it in your loin.
And so, because I forget what our topic was that we were just on,
are we just gonna move on?
I mean, I don't remember what it was.
I feel as if we were at the end of a point.
We were. Well, we were. We were at the end of people need hobbies. Hobbies are good. We're doing YouTube because it is a hobby of ours.
It's lit as well.
It was all good.
Please like and subscribe.
Please God Almighty.
No, but for real though, if you actually
enjoy our
real
content,
shit, enjoy our videos, please.
If you could,
please like the video.
If you could just tell somebody, hey, look at these two jackasses.
It would make, honestly, even if you leave a dislike on our video,
but you tell somebody else to come dislike.
Yeah,
it.
just like if you get people to come over here and dogpile us, we would be very fucking appreciative. Like
We were top trending for Super Slut.
or if you type legendary super thought into the Google search, you get our fucking most recent video, our Xenoverse 2 story Let's Play episode 1.
We're making waves.
So we're doing big things out here.
While we're on like the topic or like the tone of people need to like appreciate themselves more. Why are people ashamed to like shit that they like?
Do you want to start?
Well, sure. I mean, I don't get why people like. I get why people are, which is because like they're embarrassed. But fucking why? I've never gotten that. Like, take it. I'm the same asshole that wears fucking green. I have 3 Green Lantern shirts that I own that I wear. Well, I wear 2 of them consistently, and then one of them
a lot of people take themselves very seriously.
Oh yeah, I guess that actually might be it.
You know, so when people take themselves very seriously, they don't want to be associated with things that are considered I guess not normal, childish.
Well, see, but video games are normal now.
Well, video games became part of the mainstream.
But people are still ashamed to like to me.
The only people who roast people who play video games though are feminists.
Yes,
like, honestly. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
But like internet feminists though, like not like normal women who are like, I want equal rights. Like, no, I'm talking about these.
I thought you were about to say not normal women. I'm like, I've never been roasted by a girl who. I'm gonna die in this.
Yeah,
room.
I'm talking about these thoughts on Tumblr that are like, fucking. These men need to stop fucking objectifying women in their gosh diddly darn video games. It's not a thing, by the way. That's not even like. No.
And then they go and watch Avengers and get wet when Chris Hemsworth gets on screen.
Oh my god. Kill me.
Oh, Jesus.
What the fuck?
But, like, people...
No. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say... why?
This actually gets me heated because I just... Like, I guess I lost all my shame a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, I don't care. I really don't care what anyone has to say.
Yeah.
Like, if someone... Like, that's not to say that I think I'm so sweet that I don't take advice from people. That's just to say, like, as far as my own personal life is concerned, I really don't
if you,
care what anyone has to say.
If I value your opinion, then I will listen to what you have to say.
Of course.
But you are but if you are, like random people... Like, I don't care if someone on the street, like, thinks something of me.
Yeah, like...
Because I'm like, A, I'll never see you again, and B... Who cares? Like, it doesn't matter.
Like randoms just like animes for faggots, and I'm like, dude, come on
now.
Like, really? Come on, really?
But like the fucking
everybody likes Dragon Ball Z.
That's true.
Like you can't act like you have watched Dragon Ball Z and you don't think that it's fucking.
Even
great.
people that don't like anime should at least appreciate the fighting in Dragon Ball. It's well done.
How do?
It's fucking people like it. And then people, like, I know people who own, like, nerdy, like, quote-unquote nerdy, like, shirts or merchandise and stuff like that.
Sure.
And they don't wear it except for inside of their own homes. And I'm like, why don't you wear it, like, out? They're like, I love this shirt, but I only wear it inside. And I'm like, why?
Dude, come on.
And they're like, because other people will, like, judge me for it. And I'm like...
people I don't know are gonna judge me.
That's like...
Oh,
okay,
that's
but
so
to me,
terrible.
That's like saying...
They act like they got caught fucking themselves with the biggest dildo. And people are gonna fucking think that they're some sort of deviant...
That's like being ashamed of wearing, a perfect jersey.
I'm about to buy a Joe Mixon jersey.
But I'm saying...
No, you think it's a game, but listen, if you don't fuck with Joe Mixon, like, kill yourself. That bitch deserved that shit. I'm just saying. She was... If somebody ran up on me and started scratching at my eyes and pushing me and shit, I'd fucking knock him out too. Come on. Like, be honest with yourself, man. Like, don't act like you up on this pedestal and women are below you. You see, I'm a feminist, bro. I just realized.
No,
I'm a feminist.
Not, no.
Because, no, I'm more of a feminist than these actual feminists because I actually want equality,
bro.
bro.
You sip respect women juice, though. You're not a
Bro,
feminist.
what do you think I'm drinking right now?
In this loop.
Come on!
Again, we're drinking at a Futurama fucking koozies.
Yo, shout out to
Slurm.
Shout out to Slurm, though.
The moral of this part is if you like something, embrace it. Go into it. Like, I get that people are nervous and stuff, but, like, if you like something nerdy, treat it like it's a sport. Treat it like you're wearing a football jersey.
Life lessons with Kevin.
Hashtag life. That's why I said we're going to immediately go off of, like, this heavy life lesson shit.
Shout out to all my Bengals fans, by the way. I don't know if y'all knew this, but the reason we're referencing Bengals players when we mention football is because that's where we are currently located.
Also, Burfict is the best defensive player in history.
In history, whoa.
In history ever.
That's extra shit, but, I mean, he's definitely good. Better than people give him credit for.
He does his job.
People get thirsty because he fucking absolutely made Antonio Brown eat shit in that playoff game. I don't even care that they lost. That man got duffed so hard. He got duffed so hard, bruh.
I'm still mad about that game, but
he got hit on the fucking shit. I mean,
that's besides the point.
Joey Porter was out on the field. He shouldn't even be on the fucking field.
He shouldn't be in the fucking stadium.
Pac-Man Jones, 2016 quote.
Pac-Man.
Oh my god. He actually is not a good person though. But
no,
I don't even care about that, honestly.
So we're going to go from telling people that if they like something, they should just embrace it, to literally what I wrote down is Snapchat sucks.
Oh, I remember this!
Yes.
I was talking about this the last time we recorded, yeah. Snapchat's fucking dumb, okay? Here's why Snapchat's dumb. Somebody sees something that's fire on Snapchat, right? Either it's some ass, a funny-ass
usually
meme,
ass.
It's a funny-ass meme, something like that, and I'm like, bro, show me. This nigga says it's gone. What the fuck does that mean, it's gone? Like, what do you mean it's gone?
Teleports away.
But then I'm like, dude, why didn't you screenshot that shit? He said people
can
this
see
man
that
told me
now.
People get notifications when you screenshot their Snapchat.
They get notifications if you replay it twice, too.
What the fuck?
Literally, if you do anything, even if you view it, they get a notification.
Snapchat is so thirsty. Why?
Because Jared, just because you put your nudes on Snapchat, it's supposed to go away.
What's the worst thing somebody's gonna do? Jack off? How does that hurt you? I don't understand.
No, this is the thing. This is the thing I don't understand.
That doesn't affect you.
Snapchat is like,
come on.
Snapchat's like it goes away, so it's basically not anonymous, but like it goes away, so it's just quick and instant. But they added they didn't add screenshotting, but they added something that can tell you that somebody screenshot your shit. If you're going to put something on Snapchat, you aren't okay with somebody screenshotting. Maybe don't put it on Snapchat. If you get mad at somebody for replaying one of your videos twice, maybe you have a stick up your ass, first of all. If someone's replaying your shit because they literally want to see what you're doing twice, which means that they're interested in what you're doing. In one way, man, that was a burp. Or another. But the thing is half of the people, like streaks, I've gotten yelled at because
oh my god! I fucking hate Snapchat streaks, man. What the fuck is wrong with people? Bro,
half of them are pictures of walls with no text.
They don't even take these niggas are so bored that all they can do is bounce Snapchats back and forth between each other, and they're like, "It's how I stay in touch with my friends."
Talk to them with text.
Actually, just text
Use
them.
words.
Text them, and then y'all be putting some dumbass caption like "It's lit," and then it's a picture of a dark ass wall, your foot, the fucking ceiling, some random shit.
I will say,
come on, dude. Like, you can't come up with anything more interesting to put in the background, bruh. You are so not creative. I hate all of you. God.
On Snapchat.
I don't use Snapchat, by the way. You don't. This is Jared talking right now. I do not use Snapchat. Kevin does.
I don't use it. I have one, but I do not. I go on it once a month. I used to go on it every day just to look at the IGN tab to keep up on video games. That's literally how I got my
But don't replay that shit because they will know.
They will find
out.
They
will know. IGN will come after your ass. ass, Kevin.
I've been using literally a lot, and I hate it when people overuse that word. But I have gotten texts from people that say you need to Snapchat me because we're going to lose our streak.
Nigga, we're talking right now.
And I'm like, why don't we just text? Why does the streak matter?
What do you get? Does Snapchat? Is this like Twitch or YouTube? Like, do people get paid money for the higher their like if their streak gets super high?
No, not streaks. There are companies that will go on Snapchat, but they don't get paid.
Do you get paid off streaks or like no?
No.
What the fuck is the point then?
I don't.
Who cares?
I don't know.
It's not that fucking
it's
serious.
It's not.
I'm so mad right now. Like, it's not that serious, Kevin. Like, really?
There was an instance where a female and I were having a conversation, and there was a guy that she said that she hated and was really annoying, and she despised him.
But she had like an 800 streak with him.
She had a 50-day streak with him, and I was like, then don't stop replying to him if he hates you and he's annoying and you wish that he would die. She's like, no, I need to keep the streak. And I'm like, you despise this individual.
Y'all are like lemmings, bro.
Oh my god.
Y'all just get up to the edge of the cliff and y'all keep falling off with each other. I hate some of y'all out here, man. I'm not gonna I'm not saying I hate everyone who uses Snapchat.
No. I'm just saying.
So don't get it fucked up.
Like
don't edit this into a Jared is an asshole compilation.
We'll
okay?
never get that big for someone to make that.
I mean, somebody might just feel like roasting my ass for no reason.
That's good.
You know?
No, we're not saying don't. Like, I'm not saying don't use Snapchat. I'm just saying, like, why are people dependent on it so much? Why do people care about the streaks? I just want to know,
like, what do you get from it?
Every time I ask somebody, why does a streak matter? They're like, it shows that I've been, like, talking to this person for a while. I'm like, why does it matter if you're talking to the person if half of the pictures, if half the stuff you send has no text?
Half of it doesn't fucking matter. Half of it is just pointless shit.
It's literally not talking.
The picture of a fucking... It's not even... If y'all... Send dick pics instead.
Honestly.
If you're just gonna send a picture of a fucking wall...
I
might as well just put your dick on there.
I will send pictures of, like, my foot.
Since, I mean, you'll know if they fucking screenshotted it, so at least you can confront them in public and make it super uncomfortable.
They start jerking off to my foot. Ugh. It's just like, I don't know. Just like I've never gotten it. I'm probably too close to the mic, and it's probably like fucking breaking.
The levels aren't too.
Oh, it's actually not.
It's not too terrible.
They were over there.
Some of them
we are professionals.
Some of them were pretty legit when I was yelling about Snapchat, but it's not that big a deal.
I mean, every time I ask somebody why a streak matters, they don't give me an answer.
Like, all right, listen, if you feel so inclined and you are a Snapchat user, put in the comments of this video
what a streak means to you.
If
you're one of the people who actually has a streak with like your actual like good friends, like only your close friends, then I get that.
Still no, though, because what is the purpose?
No,
what
okay,
is your purpose?
But I'm saying I get that if like it's something like I get it if you don't only send. I actually get it if you send more than one a day and you just try to send funny shit.
Okay,
I get that.
Maybe that, yeah.
Or like people will just send
if
like
you're just spamming memes, like I could see that.
Yes.
Maybe.
Or like I get like if you are doing it just for the sake of streaks, then that's stupid. Like if you feel like it's a chore. That's stupid.
Dull.
But if you do it because you legitimately want...
People act like they're soldiers in a war.
I know.
Like it's their sworn duty. Like, I must do this for the sake of the clan.
So,
like,
Jared, you're going to get a fucking kick out of this.
People.
My mom took my sister's phone, and the first thing my sister said was, I'm going to lose my streaks. And my mom said, I do not care.
I'm about to go beat your sister's ass. You better stop me, because I'm about to get up off this couch and go duff your sister so hard that her fucking ancestor, everybody in your family will feel that and be like, they look up to the sky and be like, who the fuck smacked me in the mouth, son? God.
Damn. I was like, what the fuck?
Snapchat is
just
so dull.
It
doesn't seem fun to me.
I don't think
the concept of streaking on Snapchat.
The only time I've had a streak with somebody on Snapchat that was actually a decent amount of time was with a girl I was dating. And that was because she, like, really enjoyed Snapchat streaks. And being the giver that I am, the amazing lover and romantic in which I am, I said, okay.
God, kill yourself. Do it.
I'm trying to think of any... I'm trying to think if any of those pictures was a picture of my penis. I
So you
don't.
can't even remember because it's not like you can go back.
I
Because that
don't
shit doesn't
know.
get saved anywhere. You know what I mean? So what
I feel like I would remember because I feel like she would have screenshot it and then sent it back to me and said it's really small.
Oh.
Okay, well, we got that out of our systems.
Oh my god, fuck Snapchat.
Now here's another.
Damn.
Everyone in the audience is like, man, this Jared guy gets really heated over some things. Here's one that's gonna get Jared very heated.
No,
which
please,
is
no.
we're
What is
doing
it?
it.
No.
Which is why do people think that Rick and Morty is good to watch, but anime is fucking gay? Don't hurt my carpet.
Come on! Okay, fine.
I told you. So the only things that left. You want to know what's the next one after this? Why do people? What is sub versus dub versus manga? That's the next topic. So.
Do you want me to die? Is that what you want? You want me to actually end it all,
This
right?
is how we set up the podcast.
I'm just saying, Kevin has a sword on the shelf right over there.
I do.
I
And it's
could-
sharp. I have cut my pinky with it.
I'm about to commit
Real deep.
Sudoku in this bitch. Like, you think I'm playing?
I actually cut my finger so much that I still have a scar, and I will always have a scar.
And we're not about to edit it out of the capture, so you're about to hear some nasty sounding shit.
Which one do you want to start with, Rick and Morty or
Fuck,
sub?
let's just get the Rick and
Okay.
Morty shit out of the way.
So-
No, because this applies to some people that I actually know
Yes.
personally.
So Rick and Morty.
and I have to address this.
Rick and Morty is a good show.
Of course,
That is not what we
That's
are.
not what the problem is.
The thing is that
That's not the
people.
issue.
I know there are people that I know who watch Rick and Morty and then are essentially activists against anime. Like they're like, it's fucking dumb. Nobody should watch
That's
it.
so
It's
petty.
for children. It's a cartoon.
And people, okay.
And I'm like, first of all, not for children.
People be saying, first of all, Rick and Morty is also animated.
Yes.
So that,
That-
it's literally a cartoon. It's actually a Western
Well, that's-
cartoon for adults, though.
I think that's what it is that people are like, this is from my foreign, like anime is from a foreign land. I'm not accepting
And
it.
well, that could also be it. That could also be it.
I just think people are bigots.
people tend to not appreciate.
Now,
shit that's
if
foreign.
you don't watch anime, but you have no problem with it, then this is not at all.
I just don't understand why you would be actively against people watching anime. That's so
The,
petty.
well, the thing that annoys
Do
me.
they not understand that makes them look petty, though?
They don't care. They don't know what petty means. They don't even know how to spell petty.
Like that makes you look so small when you say that. Like, all right, so you watch Rick and Morty. I actually have not seen Rick and Morty. I'm sure it's lit.
fucking good.
I'm sure it's lit. Random shit happens on that show all the time. People be like, anime, where the fuck is the plot? What's happening? I can't keep up with this shit. This shit is so random. It's the same fucking
So
thing!
the thing I will give you to back you up as evidence, because I've seen the show, there's an episode where they turn everybody on their planet into gigantic bugs. And they go into a different time. They basically go into a different multiverse, kill themselves that are in that multiverse, and just live there now because they don't want to fix it. So it's an entire episode of shit where nothing changed. So yeah.
So many conflicting principles.
Well,
like,
okay, I'm okay. Like I love Rick and Morty.
I don't
Rick
even
and
care
Morty's
if you
good.
don't watch anime, though. Like, I don't even care if you don't watch it. I'm not telling you to watch anime. It's
No,
not for
I'm just
everybody.
saying. Understand that
Some-
it's the same.
some
It's
people think
basically the same as Futurama.
Some people think it's dull as fuck, and that's fine. But don't sit here and say you watch Rick and Morty, and then
And
somebody
then-
asks you if you watch anime, and then you get repulsed by that. Like, why is that? Like, you need to evaluate the way that you operate in life.
There's also an individual who
Like, the way that you're acting doesn't make any sense. I need you to know that. Like, I'm not even trying to diss you right now. But you're making yourself sound like a real petty-ass bitch.
Yeah.
Like,
No, like, because I'm like, it's just The Simpsons, fucking South Park. It's all animated. And people's main thing against anime is that it's animated and for children. Because they're like, it is
how
a
it for
cartoon.
children? Niggas be dying so frequently. How is it for children?
So, Jared, I will actually say, though,
And even if it was for children, what is your purpose?
what Marvel movies are for children.
Technically speaking, yes.
And those are the shit.
So what is your purpose? A lot of people think video games are for children. But I bet you'd be the person that you told me said that. I'm sure if somebody told them video games are for children, they'd be fighting them out in the
Yes.
street. So what is your purpose? Like I guess I
I'm
want to
asking.
know why.
Why do you do this?
Why do you act like this?
Why have you done this?
That's childish, man.
Why,
Come on.
why have you done this?
You see, I can't believe you've done this.
God.
I cannot believe.
I will say, though, that there is somebody who watched Rick and Morty, who originally did not like anime, watched Rick and Morty, and they said, I realize now that I have nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying, and they were like, I'm not saying that I will go out and watch it, but I'm saying that I regret hating on it because cartoons can be good. They're like, it can do more than a live action show could do. And I appreciate that and like that. And I was like, okay.
See, I'm not asking you to fuck with everything that I fuck with. I'm just asking you
Understand.
to keep an open mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't automatically assume something's gonna be shit.
You should.
Like,
my philosophy is like, if someone likes something, let them like it, unless it actually like actively harms somebody else, or is just like, as a normal human, you realize it is wrong.
Yeah, like child porn. Don't advocate for that. That's not okay.
But Jared, how do you feel about bronies?
Excuse me?
Men that watch My Little Pony.
Oh, that's.
I'm going to be a hypocrite here.
No, but My Little Pony is actually geared towards little girls from ages 4 to 12.
Anime is not geared. You cannot tell me that Dragon Ball, at least Dragon Ball Z and up, is aimed for children.
It's not geared towards children.
Because they are bodying each other. My favorite anime, Attack on Titan. That shit is not anywhere near
Children should not be watching that. Actually.
Dead Man Wonderland, one of my other favorites.
People below the age of 17 should not be watching that. I was only 16 when I watched that. I
felt violated.
I wasn't ready. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't ready.
For Dead Man Wonderland?
No, I wasn't ready.
Oh yeah,
for the first episode.
The first 5 minutes.
But like everything else after that, I was okay with. But the first episode, no. But like, listen. Here's what I want you to do. This is my challenge to you people who think anime is for children. Go online and type in Dead Man Wonderland episode 1.
Just type in
first 5 minutes.
Type in Dead Man Wonderland classroom scene. Watch that and tell me that's for kids.
Come back to this video and then leave in the comments if you think anime is still for children after you do that.
Go watch Attack on Titan.
Any scene. Any scene.
Literally any scene. Go watch High School DxD.
Oh my god.
Different ways.
Different
reasons that's not for children. But bless
the gods for High School DxD, bro.
Watch fucking.
I swear to God.
Watch Dragon Ball, where people just entire cities get leveled instantly.
People be dying like Game of Thrones in anime. I don't understand how people think
for children.
I don't know, whatever. Some are.
But Jared,
some anime are like children's anime.
Yes,
that's a thing.
Which is like
most of these are not.
I understand that. That's like saying that all like live action TV shows are for kids. That doesn't make sense.
And like people can't wrap their mind around it because a lot of the cartoons in the West are aimed at children.
Yeah,
but in Japan they do things a little differently. They don't have that many live action shows.
They do not. They have a live action Attack on Titan.
There's a good amount, so I won't say that because I'm not like extra knowledgeable about this, but I'm pretty sure there's more anime than there are live action shows in Japan. Like I'm pretty sure that's a fair statement. So like they make anime geared towards all different types of people.
But Jared, anime's trash compared to the manga.
No.
That's our next topic.
Wait, hold on. Let me pick up my phone. Because when I was rampaging behind the microphone...
did you throw your phone down?
No, I dropped it on my pocket.
Oh, I thought you threw your phone.
No, dude, this is... bro, I got the Galaxy S8.
So if
I'm throwing that shit?
We went into anime, that last topic. If you actually have no desire for anime, you may as well stop here. Yeah, but I thank you for sticking in this far if you have. But if you want to hear more...
If you honestly watched 40 minutes into this fucking
I applaud
podcast,
you.
You are a real fan. Like actually
comment
if you lasted this long.
Because I
respect
really
you.
appreciate
We will shout you out.
We do appreciate it that people will actually watch our garbage. Because like we said earlier, we do this for fun. But
like receiving some sort of validation,
like
would be
feedback, positive feedback,
because we
good.
Do try really hard sometimes.
If I actually, it's like homework for me. Where like if you can get me to start, then I will do it. But like getting me to start editing now has just been like I'm like, but I could watch Dragon Ball.
Dude, but I got so good at editing though.
I have a Chromebook.
Come on,
that's my defense.
Shout out to VSDC for being a free editor. That is absolutely lovely.
Jared, let's get into our last topic of sub versus dub. versus manga.
Versus manga.
Why people...
Fucking Alien versus Predator versus fucking Jason Voorhees? Is that what this is?
Basically.
Kill me now.
Jared and I can already speak, are on the same page of why the fuck does it matter? At least that's what I am on. You are, yes.
No, but like all dub fans are on that level of not fucking caring.
Because Jared,
they just want to enjoy. They just want to enjoy the show.
Jared, that's like saying that all poor people are okay with drinking out of tap water. The first 1% won't drink tap water. They only drink Fiji. God.
Y'all can go sip that Fiji water.
I need to use that. I need to use that. Someone needs to use that now on Twitter.
That shit tastes the same to me, boy.
No, someone needs to use it now on Twitter for like the only manga people. They need to be like, they need to use that analogy. But why the fuck does it matter? It's the same content.
Take water out the toilet bowl, put it through that filter, and guarantee that bitch be tasting like Fiji water. Get the fuck out of here. Come on.
Like, the only reason that I get why you would prefer one over the other is either I can get manga if you want to be, if you care so much about it that either
that maybe they want to get it from the original like first cut of it.
Well, that's what
the manga is.
That's what I was going to say. Is they want either memorabilia, which is like why I get comics, is because I want something to show that I care.
That's like the
about
first
it, or
original.
It's the most updated. It's the most updated. It's always going to be the most updated.
It is. I will admit, it is the closest to what the original author had in mind.
Because it goes through nobody else.
Yeah. Now, do you care about that? Is the question.
The story is always going to be the same.
The story is going to be the same, exactly.
I've been watching I watched Dragon Ball Super subbed and Dragon Ball Super dubbed, and then I even saw some panels of the manga. The words change. Like, they will change what they say.
You translate it, right, but as it goes back and forth.
What does that matter?
Who cares?
That's like getting mad at someone for saying hi instead of hello on a script.
I know. People get mad when they change shit around for the dub. But you understand, like...
It's a different audience.
When you translate something directly from Japanese to English...
It doesn't work.
The sentences don't make sense.
Well, first of all, the sentences don't make sense. Second of all, people in different areas have different mannerisms. The West has different mannerisms from the quote-unquote East.
People don't speak the same way.
They do not.
Come on. And also, like... I'm not telling you to watch the dub, but y'all be out here aggressively saying that the dub is trash.
The dub is
and I'm
shit.
like, fight me, dude. I don't give a fuck. Why would you
want to watch a fight scene that's in pictures other than that's fluid?
Y'all are the true weebs though, because y'all actually would rather watch it in an inferior format where it's not in your native language, and you have to read subtitles and miss the action that's going on screen, as opposed to just waiting like a month, not even a month sometimes. So it's like, I mean, come the fuck on.
I will admit though that I did watch,
but I fuck with subbed anime though.
I will watch
just saying
it if
that the dub. I would rather watch the dub if it's out. If the dub is out, I'm watching the dub.
We're not saying that the manga or the sub is bad. I'm just saying you shouldn't say that, like, one is not better than the other because it's just preference.
And, well, like, maybe it is your preference, but, like...
Don't force your agenda.
Why are y'all acting... Y'all are some activists for real out here.
They are.
Actually, you made that analogy, people are activists against anime. Some of y'all...
Are activists against
are out here parading against the dub, and then just parading against anime in general because...
Holding their manga.
You're just... Yeah, they're holding up the... Bro, but, okay. Manga people, let me ask you this. There are so many of you on Twitter roasting,
Boof Baldy.
At Boof Baldy, my man, Saitama parody account.
Changes his avatar literally every week.
Lit account, but y'all out here roasting him. But where are you, though? There are so many of you. I've never seen anyone reading a manga.
He actually had a poll. The Twitter account, Boof Baldy, had a poll. He was getting mad shit because he put up a meme that was like just a normal burger compared to like a thick ass sub,
a thick
a nice ass juicy sub, and then the normal sandwich was the manga, and the sub was the anime, and he got a ton of shit for that. But he did a poll, and it was like anime or manga, and anime won. So it's the loud minority, though.
That's true. They think, but they're so convinced that they're correct
that they are the majority, even though they're not.
They become the majority because the people who are in our camp, the dub camp, don't even give enough of a fuck to even.
We're just like, hey, you like it? Cool.
Yeah, it's like if I saw somebody reading a fucking Naruto manga in public, I would be like, let's fucking go, dude. What's good? Even though they'd probably be the most like neckbeardy looking,
I saw someone
Smeagol looking ass boy that you've ever seen.
I saw somebody.
Yo, hold on, no.
Oh, you're still going. Oh god.
I'm not about to get roasted though. Fuck you, okay? Because I don't need.
Me?
I don't need this. I'm just saying, okay? Where the fuck are you people at? There are so many of you on Twitter, but you never see people reading manga in public. Like, every once in a while, I'll see somebody watching anime on their phone, and I'll be like, oh, there's one.
Again, I think that part of that might be, it's easier to just pull out your phone and watch it, opposed
But you can get manga on your phone, though.
Well, I feel like reading a comic book on a phone is actually like 20 times harder than reading a book on a phone.
So you're telling me these people buy physical copies of all the... Are you rich, bitch? Do y'all have racks? What the fuck? Like, I need some of your money, boy. Come on.
I saw somebody...
I don't pay for none of my shit, also. That's another thing.
Yeah.
I don't pay for none of my shit, and I'm sorry, okay? I am sorry.
9anime, thank you.
9anime.to is the plug, though. For
I don't pay for the anime.
Please don't shut it down.
Please,
though.
God.
Please.
I don't pay for anime, but if I like something enough, I will buy merchandise or memorabilia from it.
True.
Because I would like to give back to them in some way.
Try to support the creators, man. Shit gets difficult.
Computers at risk.
That's fake.
Oh.
How do I get that out of here?
But I saw somebody in school. We had like just finished a test, and I was like leaning back, and I looked over, and he had 3 different volumes of the Bleach manga out on his desk.
See, that's so extra, though. Three volumes.
Well, so like
this man is reading like a.
He was almost done.
Is he the Flash? What the fuck?
He was almost done with the first one, and so I think he just had the others with him because he didn't want to have to remember to put them back there.
And people be having these dope ass shelves of like their manga collection, and I'm like, that's nice, but how much did you pay for that?
That's like my nerd shelf. Though my nerd shelf is actually inexpensive because most of the stuff comes from Loot Crate. Loot Crate, please to God sponsor us.
Kevin got like real shit.
Real shit though.
Kevin got like 7.
I'm going to go count.
1, 2, 3,
I will go count how many.
6.
Okay.
Weak ass comic books over there. Not saying the comic books are weak. The amount of them is weak though. Yeah, but this dude got 6 lonely ass comic books over there. How much did you pay for all of those combined?
Well over $60. It's
$10
each.
I mean, and $10 each, and niggas be having like 800 volumes of Naruto on their shelf.
I know, it's bad. So I have...
You can afford this.
To give context, I have 8 DC comics and 6 Marvel comics, and I have spent a lot on them.
But who can afford 800 volumes of Naruto if they're $10 a piece? I don't even know how much they cost. I should probably do my research, but I'm not going to do that right now. To be fair,
those that I have over there, every one of them is multiple of like they're store-bought compilations on Amazon.
Yeah.
So it's like at least 3 of the actual comic books that's put into one. So really, like I have 3 of the new 52 Green Lantern comics, which is the entire arc.
Yeah.
Which is at least 9 separate comics that you would buy at a comic book store.
Oh.
So really, it's actually less expensive. So I assume that manga works like that, where like you can buy like book 1, which is actually like manga parts 1 through 5.
But people be having the individual chapters.
Yeah, that's a little
how?
Extra. Because
that's extra, man.
Because they don't have to worry about spending money on girlfriends. Oh, sorry, that was rude. I apologize.
Damn,
that was mean.
It's a good thing we ain't got no manga faggots in here on our channel.
Jared, we can't say that word. We can say that. I don't. It doesn't matter.
I can say whatever the fuck I want. No diss to gay people though.
Real talk. Sorry, gay people. You guys are alright.
I'm not even sneak dissing you. I don't.
I have no problem.
I don't dislike you any more than I dislike everybody
I don't
else.
get why people have like problems with gay people.
Like it's because they're gay and they're repressing it. That's why.
Oh, true. But then why are they ashamed of it? If they weren't to like get mad about it, then they would have nothing to be ashamed about because nobody would be mad that they're gay.
And well, no, but it's because they're extremely religious as well,
Ah.
and so that they hate themselves because they think their God hates them, and so then that fucking.
I just love how people have given the
that
argument.
causes them to fly off the handle.
People have given the argument of gay people are useless because they can't reproduce, and I'm like,
I'm pretty sure we're past that as a species.
yeah. I'm
though.
like, we don't need that anymore. We have adoption. We have abortion. We actually have. We have medical practices, Planned Parenthood, that is to stop reproduction.
But
We are at 7 billion people on this fucking planet. If you don't want to carry on your genes,
yeah, true.
who fucking cares?
All jokes aside, I fuck with the gays. Pause. Pause. But anyway, what was the next thing?
That's it.
Is that it?
We did sub, dub, manga, Snapchat sucks, Rick and Morty isn't anime, question mark. People are afraid to like things, best games of the year. We didn't do best games of the year.
Of this year?
Yeah.
That I have played?
So far in 2017.
I haven't played any recent games.
Oh.
Fuck you mean?
Well, my favorite game has been Dishonored 2. No, God, no. Please fucking kill me.
Dishonored 2 Let's Play coming soon.
It's
We're actually about to record
It's
that
not
right
downloaded.
now.
It didn't download.
you mean it didn't download?
I went to the Xbox library.
Boy, now you just made me a liar!
It
Come
may be in the
on!
Xbox library now, but I went to like where the D was and it wasn't there.
Oh my god.
Please be here now.
You just made me a liar, bro.
Doom Let's Play coming soon.
Bruh, maybe. Fuck. Like. Oh shit, it's on there.
I'm gonna kill myself. Well, it's not
go.
downloaded though.
Fuck.
It's gonna take 17 hours to.
It was at fucking 82%!
Yeah, and then
what happened?
it froze, and it was like it would just sat there, and I was like resume installation, and it said can't do that, and then it just closed.
Can't do that. That's the most Microsofty sounding thing I've ever heard.
Before we
Can't do that!
Before we are done, I do want to point out I went to McDonald's 2 days ago, and I was just trying to get some nuggets and a shake. And I said, can I get, like, a chocolate shake and 10 nuggets?
Oh, I remember that.
And the fucking cashier, without even looking me in the eyes, this scrawny-ass white kid who looked like he was younger than me, said, shake machine broke. And then walked away. I was about to jump behind the counter.
Wait a minute. Merch store coming soon with the shake machine broke t-shirt.
God, I was so mad.
Yo, leave in the comments if you would buy a shake machine broke t-shirt.
I was so fucking mad.
Fuck.
I wanted to kill everybody. Dear Lord.
Kill me.
So I guess we can address the best games of last year next week because
Yeah.
we've been running long.
I need to do my research. I haven't played recent games.
We can say like anticipated games.
Anticipated game. I have
could
some
do
games
that.
that I'm waiting for.
We can do that next week. We'll
Yeah.
we'll consult that later.
Well, it's been real. We have been the broke Hages, you know.
Grossi, if you have actually stayed this long, I applaud you.
You a real nigga.
You are
if
a
have
real
stayed
G.
This long.
This was brought to you by Mountain Dew and not Loot Crate, but hopefully Loot Crate.
Hashtag sponsored. Well,
Watch our videos.
yeah.
And like and spread the word that we aren't racists
Next video coming
or
soon.
homophobes. Adios, amigos.
Except that I hate blacks.
Oh.